You're 0-2. The pitcher has your number, and you feel lost to the plate. My biggest thing is, how can we help you figure out how to be your own best hitting coach in the game? We have to figure out how to be your own best hitting coach. In this video, I'm going to talk you guys through how we can master working with the pitcher, talking about yourself, and just understanding the game as a whole and what the game is telling us. Here we go. Just like in life, typically the ones who can make the most adjustments and the best adjustments while everything is going crazy around them is going to be better off. My number one thing is going to catch you by surprise. A lot of people, a lot of parents, a lot of coaches are going to say, hey, we need to focus on what the pitcher's doing to you. What is the pitcher doing to you? And I come at it as, okay, no matter if we know what the pitcher's going to do to us anyways, no matter if he's telling us what pitch is coming, if you can't physically handle what he's doing to you, it does not matter, right? Hey, he's going to throw a fastball in. You can't get to that fastball in because your swing isn't built for that. Or hey, he's throwing you breaking balls away. Like how can't you hit that? Because your swing isn't built for that. Or at least you're not adjusting for that, right? So what I like to know is, just like when you go hunting, I'm not a big hunter, but I'm going to use a hunter reference. You know that bear or you know that deer is coming in that certain position or that certain location, but you don't have the right arsenal, you don't have the right weapon. We have to build yourself the right weapon so you can actually hunt what you're trying to hunt. You can actually execute your approach, right? A lot of coaches, this is going to come off as a little bit contrarian, and a lot of coaches are going to talk about approach. We have to make sure that the actual swing, the actual hitter, the actual person can actually execute that approach, right? We need to actually have the right weapon and the right weapon to win the battle, right? Let's make sure that knife is sharp first, that gun is loaded first before we worried about what we're even shooting in the first place, right? And that's where I'm at with that type of topic, okay? So that's very important. Do I want you to overthink the game? 100% no. But we need to have the self-awareness of, hey, it's not your swing, it's the timing. Hey, it's not the timing, it's your mindset. It's no, yes. It needs to be yes, no. Or hey, you're simply swinging at bad pitches. Or hey, you're swinging really early. It's not your swing, you're simply just swinging at the wrong time. Understanding what's going on around you is so important. That's why having a really good hitting coach, a really good parent, a really good coach to build up that awareness, build up that education in your mind so you can actually understand what's going on. So you don't go out and to the shortstop to go play shortstop. So you don't go out to the outfield, I got to work on this. It's like, no, like simply like you have to load later or you have to load earlier and let the ball come to you. That's all it is, right? Understanding, having self-awareness, not just out there guessing. What I see from so much is I see it every night. Every night I work with players, every night I talk to players. And it's like, hey, what went wrong there? And they're like, I feel like I went there. It's like, no. You loaded super late and the ball was on you. And that's what caused that position. Did you get there? Yes. But it was a byproduct of you being late. Or hey, they chased the fastball high. And I say, hey, what happened there? And I say, hey, what happened there? And they said, I didn't get high enough, or my hands dropped. It's like, yeah, but it was a ball, right? It was too high, right? You're understanding what's actually happening versus like what you think is happening. Because what happens is, if they automatically think it's their swing or it's something, they're fixing the wrong thing. Therefore, they're going to spiral. They're going to be spinning their tires in mud by creating the wrong issue or fixing the wrong issues, right? It's simply like, hey, you swung at a bad pitch. Hey, you loaded too late. Hey, you weren't aggressive enough through that pitch. Therefore, your swing was how it was, right? Understanding what's actually going on. It's very important. Or hey, like you went at the ball instead of got behind the ball. Understanding what's actually going on is very important. Now let's talk about what the pitcher's actually doing to you. Having this conversation is very tough, especially working with high-level hitters. There's an ego there, right? It's like, no, I'm sitting fastball. Well, I'm sorry, but he's throwing 70% breaking balls, especially to you as a three-hole hitter, especially with the base open. He's going to throw a lot of breaking balls. If you think about it, when you start sitting on breaking balls typically become much easier to hit. And you take the fastball, right? You're sitting slow, you're sitting on a breaking ball, you're sitting on something that's going to spin. Anything else you're taking. Why? Because you're playing the percentages. I remember when I was playing, three-hole hitter, and ego about it, right? It's like, no, throw me a fastball. And it's like, I mean, man, it's a 1-2 count, and you've watched 3 pitches go by, and they're all breaking balls. Like he's telling you the answers, right? He's telling you the best way to how to hit him, and you got to play the percentages for the most part, right? He's not always going to have to throw you a fastball. He's not always going to have to throw you middle in, right? He's probably going to sit middle away. He's probably going to throw it slow. So you have to eventually play the percentages. At certain point, it's way too obvious, okay? Now let's play the non-obvious game. A lot of pitchers are going to go hard high, right? Hard up in the zone and slow low in the zone. Or they're going to go hard in, soft away. And understanding what he's doing. A lot of the times now, catchers are calling their own pitches, so it's very, very scattered. And just understanding what he's doing to you, how he's getting you out, And it does go back to the number one point. Are you getting yourself out, or is he getting you out, right? A lot of the times, hitters, you're getting yourself out, but let's say he is getting you out, right? He's going hard in, soft way, hard in, soft way. Always take away the one that you feel the most comfortable with. Of, hey, I'm taking anything in and I'm sitting away, right? Or I'm taking everything away and I'm sitting in. Whatever that is, understanding what your game plan is when you step in the box, have conviction and completely go after it. But a lot of times, he's telling you what pitch is coming. You just got to keep on making sure that you have the conviction and the belief behind it that you can hit it, and make sure you have the swing that you can hit. That you can take care of it as well. Okay, let's talk about a checklist. This is what I talk about with almost every hitter I talk to. Number one, how is your mindset going into the swing, going into the bat? Was it yes, 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 yes? Was it confident? Was I'm going to do damage? Was it he's going to try to take my lunch money and I'm going to try to embarrass him? That's number one. Number two, did you load on time? Were you able to actually take care of the pitch coming into you, right? Were you so worried about the ball coming in that you didn't take care of yourself? That's number two, okay? That's typically not on every hitting coach's list. Typically, the number one that's on every hitting coach's list is number three for me. Did you swing at a good pitch? Ted Williams talks about you're only good as the pitches you swing at. Okay, I understand that. But if you're not in a good pitch, if you're not in a good position and on time to hit that pitch anyways, it doesn't matter how good of a pitch you swing at, you're not in a good position to hit it well anyways. So I mean, yeah, you did swing at a good pitch, but you weren't in a good position to actually drive it, right? So number three, did you swing at a good pitch? It's very, very, very important. But let's talk about number one and number two, okay? Number one, were you in there to do damage? Were you in there to do the situation, execute how you wanted to? It's a mindset. Were you just in there to end there? Or were you just be there? Or were you just there to be there? Were you just there to put the bat on the ball? Right? The mindset behind what you're doing is very, very important. Number two is, were you actually in a good position to control what you wanted to control? Were you focused on you taking care of the ball, or were you focused solely on the ball that you didn't take care of you? Okay, number three, simply, did you swing at a pitch that you could drive, right? Did you break down to hit it, or did you make the ball come to you? It's very, very, very important. Did you swing at a pitch that you could handle? Did you swing at a pitch that was right in that certain count, right? Say it's 2-0. Did you swing at a pitch that you probably shouldn't have swung at 2-0, right? Did you let, I see this a lot, hey, I feel like I got rung up on that pitch out in a way that I shouldn't have got rung up on. Yeah, but like, how'd you get to 2 strikes? Did you take the 2 fastballs middle in? Or did you foul off the hanger that you should have hit, right? Understanding what you're actually swinging at and understanding the situation. It's very important. A lot of hitters, a lot of coaches like to put blame on the pitchers. Like, man, he's dominant. It's like, no, like, I simply didn't load on time and I simply didn't get behind the ball. That's what it was. He wasn't that dominant. I'm better than him. I know how to hit that. I just didn't do it. Okay? You have to go up there and understand that he's trying to embarrass you. You're trying to embarrass him back. And that's what it is. Good luck.